Hi, good day to you, Aries. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi here. I just decided to draw out the runes because they are a little bit noisy. And yeah, so we can get started with your reading, Aries. 2nd of October. So take what resonates with you, leave what does not. If any part of the reading is not resonating with you, kindly look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. So we see that some of you are at the beginning, almost at the dawn of an awakening, of a certainty, of some kind of illumination in your life where there are things that are changing for yourself. It's almost very much a case of you realizing that, there is this newness that's coming towards you. Some of you might also be realizing that it's almost as though cycles are being completed. You are reaping the rewards of this new opportunities that are coming towards you. And others might also be feeling as though it's time. It's time for this change to happen. It's time for there to be cooperation. There's time for your individuality to shine, for your humanity as well to shine, and allowing yourself to be very cooperative and very helpful to those around you. So let's shuffle some cards to see what more does the cards have to say to you, Aries, in this time. So let's see. Okay, this is a whole lot that fell out. Let's see, what was this? Capricorn energy, reverse. King of Pentacles, reverse. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You could have a male Capricorn person in your space. Could be your chart as well. 6 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Swords. 2 of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. And Strength reversed. And there is 3 more cards, which I'm just going to put here. Judgment reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. The Chariot reversed. So we see Capricorn energy. We are seeing Leo energy. We are seeing Cancer energy here. So reversals also have a meaning. So you could have a Capricorn person in your space, could be Capricorn in your chart as well. But it's also very important that you realize that you are at a point in your life where you need to take a very good look at the choices that you are making, what is going on in your situation. Some of you might very well be seeking this independence, this freedom. Some of you might be looking at reclaiming your power, reclaiming your control in your situations. Others might also be thinking about their futures as well. You might be thinking about lessons learned from the past when it comes to your financials. So you are needing to be very conscious about these things. You need to be very aware of what is happening. Some of you might be also feeling as though you are dealing with a lack of generosity, both financially and energy and time. You could be going through stages where you are feeling quite stuck in your situations, where you are feeling as though relationships that should have worked out is not working out the way it was supposed to work out. So there's a lot of conflict within your situation as well, where things that you'd hope to work out, like I said, is not working out. Some of you might also be realizing that you are having this opportunity for renewal, for rebirth, to learn something new within your situation. Some of you might also be realizing that with the changes that are coming towards you, it allows you a new avenue of thought, a new avenue of direction. Some of you might be feeling as though you're ready to accept what has happened in your space. You are looking for peacefulness. You're looking for contentment within your space. Some of you might also be feeling as though, you need to create the sense of peace for yourself. Some of you might also be feeling as though you've gone through the stages where you need to decide what is important for you financially. You need to also get to this point in your own lives, in your own choices, in your own interactions, and realize that you need to make positive choices for yourself. It's important that you also realize that as you're moving forward, that you are are needing to realize that the positivity needs to come from yourself, that you need to bring in this energy for yourself. You need to bring in this positive flow for yourself. You need to allow there to be, you know, prosperity. You need to allow there to be this growth for yourself. You need to allow there to be new opportunities for yourself. And you need to also realize that positive changes can come from adversity as long as there is forgiveness and there is this energy of overcoming whatever was lost. Some of you might also be feeling as though a relationship that should have worked out that hasn't worked out, and you could be facing this separation, this rejection. Some of you could be feeling a little bit as though this bad communication between yourself and someone else, as though either yourself or them withdrawing from the from the conversation. But instead of feeling stuck in that situation, rather realize that you need to accept the situation for what it is and allow yourself to move forward to find your peace within the situation. So it's a lot of learning here, a lot of acceptance here, a lot of needing to come to terms with things. Also, reconciliation is very important. Allowing yourself to compromise. Some of you might be having some regrets or some remorse about things from the past, relationships and situations that haven't worked out. So you're needing to find within yourself to, find that peace within yourself, allowing that to happen. You can't allow yourself to have self-doubt or feel inadequate or even behave in a cowardly manner when it comes to situations, because forcefulness is not the right way to go. We cannot force the issue to work out in your favor. It's important that if you do have any self-doubt or you're feeling as though um, there has been this lack of self-awareness within yourself, you may feel as well that you have not learned your lessons, and you might be feeling very angry with yourself about these things. But it's important that you realize that arrogance is not going to help you, that this lack of self-control and this passive aggressive energy is not the right energy to have, because that's not going to help you move forward. All this negativity is just going to continue to keep you stuck in your situations. And you need to realize that no matter how forceful you may try to be, if you don't have direction in your life, you are literally very powerless, and you are just going to be very aggressive with the obstacles that you are facing within your situations. So this is quite intense what I'm seeing coming out your Aries. Some more cards and see what more does the tarot have to say for you, Aries. Okay, Aries. What more does the tarot have to say for you in your situation? Oops, and let's see, what is this that fell out? Got the Knight of Pentacles. Let's start up here. Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Swords. You have the Sun. Ace of Swords in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse and King of Wands in reverse. So you could have Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy as well, other energies as well here. So a profound situation unfolding here for you. Realizing that, with anything regarding change, especially financial change, will take a little bit of time. You can't expect things to change overnight. You need to be very focused with that. You need to be very practical and realize that you need to be the reliable person, and you need to be very committed to working on making these changes happen. It's very easy to say you want the change, but you're not prepared to put in the effort. And this is calling to you to really be very courageous, bring in renewed energy, and allow yourself to be maybe a little bit more free spirited, but not hot tempered. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's very hot tempered, but it's important that you allow yourself to be steady in allowing these changes to happen. Some of you could be feeling very successful with things. You're feeling very independent with things. You are seeing a lot of material security and you're feeling very independent. and you are able to take care of what it is that you need to take care of. However, there's a lot of fear that is going on in your situations. There's a lot of anxiety. Some of you could be reaching a breaking point. Some of you could be feeling very isolated. Some of you could be feeling as though, you've had enough of all of this drama in your life and in your situations. Therefore, it's important that you focus on the happiness of the Sun card. It's a very happy, optimistic card, promises a lot of joy and vitality to you into your situations. But it's also very important that you realize that with all the changes that are happening, you have to be very mindful of how you are expressing yourself, that there isn't any confusion or miscommunication, that there is no unnecessary arguments and a lack of clarity when you are expressing yourself. And maybe in some cases, some of you might be realizing that you are shouldering too much of responsibility. You are feeling as though you are taking on so much and you are ready to literally fall apart. You're ready to fall down because this is really too much for you. And if you're taking on more than you need to take a moment to look at yourself, at your situations. Some of you could be feeling very trapped in your situations. You could be feeling very victimized, almost hopeless and helpless with what is going on. In some extreme cases, some of you are feeling very imprisoned in your situations, and you don't know what it is that you need to do and how is it to get out of the complications that you find yourself in. However, you need to be very aware that to have this forceful, um, um, tyrannical attitude is not very good for you. That to have this vicious energy is not very good to you, and it actually makes you quite powerless and quite ineffective and weak as a leader. So you need to be very mindful of this energy here. So let's draw some more cards and see what more is it that the tarot has to say for you, Aries. Let's draw some more cards. Very intense situations that you guys are facing here, Aries. What is it that came out? Leo in reverse, the Taurus in reverse, Hierophant energy, Nine of Wands. Okay. Ace of Swords in reverse. Got it twice. Got Leo twice. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through here. Okay. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Ten of Pentacles. So some of you could have a Leo, Taurus, or Sagittarius person in your space, Aries. Okay, let's see. Remember, the cards also have their own meanings. So if you don't have these people in your space, the cards have their own meanings. You have the High Priestess, you have the Fool, you have the Lovers, Gemini energy. So we are going back. Literally, it's like you're going back to the drawing board when it comes to your situations and the things that you are dealing with. It's important that you do realize that you do need to face these things that cause you moments of self-doubt and low confidence, things that make you feel inadequate. You need to realize, your forcefulness should not be from a place of cowardly energy, but rather from a place of, trusting yourself and realizing the need to be focused. Some of you could be feeling very rebellious. Maybe you want to be unconventional with things. Maybe you want to try new methods. But you must also refrain from giving in to ignorance, not understanding the full picture, and realizing that you do need to persevere to be successful. You might be feeling quite exhausted with all this fighting with yourself, fighting with those around you. So it's important that you realize that there is a certain level of confusion within your situations. There could be hostility and arguments, there could be miscommunication, and you need to be very mindful of this. You need to be very mindful if you're dealing with a Sagittarius person that there could be this miscommunication with them. Or it's also important that you realize that you need to bring in this peace, this balance, this moderation to your life, allowing calm and tranquility to be your focus, bringing in peaceful resolution. It's important for cooperation between yourself and between generations. It's important that you realize that there is this um, there is this joy in family, in having an ancestry. There could be a lot of stability here in store for you, a lot of affluence for some of you, a lot of opportunities to create inheritance, or to also be the benefactor of an inheritance in some cases. You do need to realize that you have this unconscious intuition that you need to recognize and tap into. You need to tap into your higher power. You need to connect with your spirituality. You need to also realize that you need to bring in this spiritual peace within yourself, to bring in this balance to yourself. Some of you might be facing new beginnings, having new opportunities to be spontaneous again, to have this adventure, to have this, the situation unfold for yourself in a better way. Some of you could also be facing a renewal in a love situation, could be wonderful new partnerships, could be romance, could be also you creating this balance within yourself and allowing this unity to happen. So it's a lot of you having to face a lot of situations, and if you can accept the wrong choices that you have made, and you can make amends, and you can fix what's broken inside you and move forward, and also amend relationships on the outside, there's a lot of opportunity for growth, for renewal, for relationship, for all these good things to flow towards you. So Aries, I hope you have the belief in yourself to create this newness for yourself. Please take care. Please remember to like, follow, and share, and I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye.